Guys, today I want to be sharing with you the reasons why there is target added to any POS machine that you're getting today. Exactly. You just need to wake up and realize that POS is a business. Point of sale is a business in the country. And if you're literally working with any company that doesn't have target attached to it, either the person that gave it to you is not mounting pressure on you, or you're meeting up the target without knowing, or the company know how their device is. Exactly. Companies giving out POS machines, they know how ugly their POS performs. Exactly. So they don't literally mount pressure on target of a 10 on their agents. Exactly. So they just give out their device anyhow you like, just make use of it. Just make sure you're making use of the device. Exactly. But for some of the POS company, then another thing for company that have not started issuing out target is this. Just bear in mind that in time to come, when their service is better, when their system is more stable, they're going to start target of a 10. That is it. Period. That is it. Yes, let me give you an instance. When MoneyPoint started as a POS company, normally when they started, there was nothing like target. Exactly. When PalmPay also started, there wasn't anything like target. Exactly. Also, the same thing applicable to OPay. That OPay currently have not started their own target of a 10 is that in time to come, at the time of this video, OPay has target, but they are not enforcing their agents or their business owners to be doing it. But at the point of this video, there's a revolution that is coming up in OPay company. Yes, because for some time now, I think close to a year, OPay isn't bringing out device on lease because a certain percentage, which is huge, of POS purchasers are not making use of the POS. So because of it, they stopped giving out their device on lease. Exactly. So, but currently, at the time of this video, they've started giving out their POS machines, and on lease is also one of the systems you can purchase the device. What this literally means is this: that with time, they are going to put it into place, into mandatory. Exactly, that you must. Yes. Now, let me outline to you some of the POS machines currently in Nigeria at the point of this video that doesn't have targets, and probably their system is also a bit good, but you cannot compare them to these systems that have good network. You understand? You can't compare them to them. Exactly. Come to think of Naira Points, come to think of Flutterwave, come to think of Keeper Pay, come to think of Now, come to think of Kuda, come to think of You come to talk of MoneyPoint, PalmPay, and OPay. Currently, they are running on target. And see, the reason why, if you're collecting POS from any of these three last companies, why you should be very, very conscious about the target of a thing is this. If you, as a user, you are not meeting up with the target, the BRM or business relationship manager that gave you the device will not be meeting up to its target. And if the BRM is not meeting up to its target, the state coordinator is not meeting up to its target, and that state coordinator will not be getting device from the regional manager. Do you understand the lineup, the chain reaction? Now, when the state coordinator is not getting device, state coordinator is not making money. Exactly. And the business relationship manager is not making money. Do you get the point? And invariably, the company will not be making money. Do you understand? Now, if at any point, any of the staffs, they are not seen competent, they will be removed. That's it. If you're not competent, the first line of action is your dashboard as a business relationship manager will be locked. You'll not be able to be assessing either your salary or your commissions. Yes, you will not be able to be assessing them. And you know the condition, the situation of the country, where you'll be working for a company and you will not be able. So if you're getting this bill from anybody, yes, if you don't want to reach at a point, you will just get only 10,000 naira out of the amount you paid for the POS, please endeavor to always do a withdrawal of at least 140,000 naira weekly. Exactly. 140,000 naira weekly is the benchline. If you're not prepared for that, don't take because the POS is one of the best and you will literally go for it, because the BRM is going to be frustrated. The state coordinator will be frustrated to look for a way to stop giving the BRM device. And the BRM will not be happy because he's not making money. Literally, because you don't want to keep to the agreement. Because before you get the device, there's this agreement you accept. The time you're setting up your username and your password. I'm talking about MoneyPoint. Exactly. There's an agreement you tick. Yes. Those right up there is to let you understand the things involved in accepting this POS. Exactly. So if you're not keeping to this agreement, literally the BRM is in a mess. Exactly. And nobody, even though it is you, you will not want to be in such. Exactly. Yes, you will not want to be in such. So before you collect, look at yourself very well. Because if you will not be meeting up 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, you're not meeting up with this target. How do you want the person to survive? And this is the person that has taken this as a job. How do you want the person to survive? How? How do you want the person to survive? Are you getting it? If somehow you see that things are not very normal, you can literally, like, you will not be doing transactions normally. You can be using your ATM card to be doing withdrawal to meet up to this target. Then you keep it, you understand, just to be maintaining it until probably things come back to normal for you. You understand? Before you start making use of it. Do you understand? But keeping it docile for a very long period of time. You understand? Now, there is one thing with money point, that if this thing gets to a point that you don't want to return the POS, at least for you to get 10,000 naira, the person can decide to write it off. And writing it off under money point platform is, you cannot make use of it. And you cannot make use of it. And while you're not making use of it, the company will not be making, like they have forgotten that POS. You don't want to return it. You don't want to make use of it. They will write it off. Your money will go. Everything, that money, the device, everything is rubbish. Do you understand? So literally, in order not to be in this kind of situation, it is better for you to be making use of this device. Exactly. Either you use it for transactions, or you give it to someone who will be making use of it, or from time to time, within the week, you do this withdrawal up to this amount. Do you understand? To just keep the device active. Exactly. That is that for money point. Then the same thing is applicable to PalmPay. PalmPay own is even somehow. Exactly. For money points, the PRM, it can literally be blocked. Then with time, it will not be retrieved. But for PalmPay, if at the point of setting up your device, they did not set up some things, you can literally be making use of the device. But if those things are not set up very well, if they mistakenly put your device on PND, before you can start making use of that device again, you need to do everything well. And doing that thing well will take a lot of time, because assessing and accept and reviewing those credentials you'll be sending is not like, it takes process before they will be accepted. Exactly. Before everything will not be normalized. Yes. What I am letting you understand is, it is more better to try as much as you can to do a withdrawal of this amount on weekly basis. Do you understand? Exactly. To avoid putting your BRM in a mess, a situation where he or she cannot access his or her salary. The same thing is applicable to OPay. Please, if I am the one giving you POS, if you look that you cannot be meeting up with this target, jejely no accept this POS. Like, just say you're not ready for it. There are other POS machines you can get that you wouldn't have to be paying all those things. There are a lot of POS in the market. I've mentioned some of them. Yes, that you wouldn't have to be placed on any target. Now, if literally you want to be getting this kind of good services, but you don't want to be on lease. On lease means that you will literally be on rentage. Like, the device you're getting is literally on rentage. It's not your own. You'll be placed on a target. That is on lease. But if you want to be getting this kind of sweet services and you don't want to be placed on any target, then these two companies, PalmPay and OPay, they are two good options for you. They have good services that they offer through their device. Yes, but the outright pay is a bit different from the normal on lease. Now, for OPay, for PalmPay, the button version is with 2,000 naira on lease. The Android version is 42,000 naira on lease. The button, the outright is 32,000. Yes, the outright purchase is 32,000 naira. Yes, for PalmPay. The Android version is 62,000 naira on outright. Also applicable to OPay. Yes, the bottom version, yes, is 25,000. Then outright is 30,000. The same thing is applicable to the Android version. Android version is 45, while the outright purchase is 60k. Yes. Now, if somehow you want this kind of sweet services, yes, it is more better for you to go for this kind of device and go for outright. But literally going for on lease means automatically you are placed under target. And if you watch very well that you will not be able to be meeting up with this target, don't go and collect. This thing you'll be thinking is pressure. That pressure that is falling on you is also falling on the business relationship manager. As you'll be disturbing that person, and that person is also calling the person to help him or her resolve any issue. The same way you're calling, the company is also calling for him to meet with his or her targets. Do you understand? The same thing is applicable to PalmPay and OPay. If you don't want the staffs or the business relationship calls or probably placing your account on PND, please go for outright. Then, if you're calculating the amount for outright, you're not very okay going for that outright, go for only. Then be prepared to be meeting up with that target. Exactly. Why I'm doing this video is for my people that will literally be coming to collect advice from me. Exactly. If you're coming for MoneyPoint, if you're coming for OP, if you're coming for PalmPay, please, MoneyPoint doesn't do anything on outright. If you're coming for MoneyPoint, it is on lease and it's 22,500. But if you're coming for OPay and PalmPay, you can literally get them for outright. Exactly. If you're going for outright, either for PalmPay or OPay, have something like 62,000 to come for the outright, and you wouldn't be placed on any target. Reach out to me on 08125131516 or 07038294174 if you need any of these devices or you need advice on the best device for your business, for your restaurant, for your fuel station, for your hotel, exactly, or for your microfinance bank. Yes, you need an advice for the best device that you can go for that will give you the best services that you need. You can reach out to me with any of those numbers, and I'll be very straightforward with you, give you the company's price, and I also offer payment on delivery. Yes, you can literally get the device before making payment, but please don't disappoint if you're coming for PalmPay or OPay. That is how these companies work. If you're a staff, you need to make payment through your dashboard first before the device can be assigned to you as a staff. So please, if you know very well you're not very ready for that device, I mean PalmPay or OPay, please don't come for them. You can literally come for MoneyPoint. If MoneyPoint is available that time, you will get. Do you understand? You will get. But for PalmPay and OPay, please, if you're not very ready, don't come. Okay? Just be prepared first, because you're going to put me or another staff you may be going through under duress. You'll be putting that person under a lot of frustrations. Have a blissful day. I love you all.